Hi, my name's Zoe Ogilvie and today I will be reflecting on my fieldwork experience at the Juniper simulation site using Gibbs' model of reflection. The Juniper simulation site is located in Bentley and I attended the 9:30 session on Wednesday the 5th of September. The simulation involved a 45-minute observation where us OT students went into a room. The room had a projector that was projecting an image of the next room, which was set up like a bit of a home environment, and in that room there was an elderly man who was volunteering to help us with the simulation. We also had a helper from the centre assist us and one of our OT tutors. As part of the session we got to view the elderly man be interviewed, and then one of the OT students were chosen to go in the room and interview the man, and luckily enough I was one of the students that was chosen. Going into the fieldwork experience I was very nervous due to the fact that I'd heard from friends that someone would have to conduct the interview with the person on the screen and be watched by everyone, and then to actually be the person chosen to conduct the interview, I was really nervous and quite terrified. Actually, before the interview I stood at the door for like 5 seconds, like my heart was pounding and I was so scared to go in. So once actually finishing the interview and coming back into the room, it was such a relief. It made me realise that I actually really did enjoy the experience. The experience for me was very challenging, especially before, like actually building up the courage to walk into the room, and like I said before, I stood at the door for like a good 10 seconds like thinking, no, I can't do this, but once I did it, I was absolutely fine. So what I found probably most challenging was knowing in the back of my mind that there's a whole group of students sitting in another room watching me and like criticising every word I say. The positive things was the feedback that my peers gave me, so I really appreciated, because I've never really been a good public speaker. So yeah, in the past I've just never been confident in speaking in front of people, but I feel that my studying this occupational therapy unit, I've really built a lot of confidence. So definitely this experience assisted me in my next assignment that I had, which was the interview, the community interview I had to conduct. And because I'd already had a practice run with the at the simulation, I was so much more confident in my next time doing it. I also found that a lot of the OT students and the tutor that came with us were very supportive about the whole thing, and it's really helped me to not be as nervous. So what I think I should have done differently is be more confident in myself. My feedback from my peers was that I knew what I was saying, but I was very hesitant. I want to be more prepared in my questioning, so I would do this by creating notes beforehand or looking up the history of the client, getting to know a bit about him and his life, and then that would help me to have a bit more flow in the interview and not just jump from one thing to another and not really know what I'm talking about.